Castle gets inside, pulls up, jump shot, can't get it. Robinson the rebound. Robinson already with 3 boards off the bench. Hart goes right at Champagnie and banks it home, and the foul.
A great advance pass by Jalen Brunson. First you secure the rebound. You've got one down on the floor right there. Get it to the middle. And now Josh Hart has the angle on Champagnie with the other 2 Spurs back, watching for the 3-point kick out. Great job by Josh Hart closing that space.
Hart, had 16 points. Castle, Cornette, poked away by Anunoby. Another steal for the defensive demon. Hart drives, count the bucket, and a foul. To see if it was any more than just a regular common foul.
Checking to see if this foul meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
I think that's not the best angle.
There's still a slight limp as he comes up. Hart stays in the game with the 3 fouls. Throws it up for Robinson, and it goes in. And the foul. Cornette was right there to block it.
I think the Spurs defense is they want to show up and then get back to the lob. You see, he's trying to get back there, but he gets back there too late to make a play.
It's the other one we showed. When he timed it perfectly, he waited too long to jump because that pass actually wasn't high enough.
Dangerous pass. Towns somehow holds on. Ball knocked away. Towns gets it back. Hart this time doesn't have Wembanyama and banks it home. Ball knocked loose. Hart picks it up. Beautiful pass inside. Bridges banks it home. Wembanyama was just a split second late. He was ready to smack that off the backboard.
For dear life, trying to save one of these 2 home games. This is how you do it. Get out.
Has he not put the team first? He has been the teammate they all adore and respect. Oh, nice pass inside. And Towns banks it in.
And right now the Knicks look like the more nervous team, the team that needs to calm down at the start of this game. Towns
fakes. Champagnie keeps him in front. Hart left wide open. Connects on a 3. Shamit searching. Hart tries another 3. Hart nails another 3.
A little bit of a rhythm here as we wind down the second quarter.
Towns knocks it away, the steal. And Anunoby has it poked away. Hart right there to pick it up. Gets inside, lays it up and in. Kicks it out, Hart to Brunson. Fakes, drives Brunson back up top to Hart. Hart's going to try another 3. Got it! Josh Hart has suddenly come alive from downtown. San Antonio's missed 6 free throws so far. Brunson to Hart. Corner 3. Puts it up. Puts it in. Josh Hart. Some Hart heroics here in game 3. He's 4 of 6.
Pace on that little pull-up jumper. Didn't rush it.
Mikal Bridges kicks it up top. Hart's open 3-pointer. That goes down. Knicks starting to hit their 3s now. 5 on the 24. Hart tries a 3-pointer. Nails it. Josh Hart, his second 3-pointer. Castle gets into the paint. Champagnie, long distance. Comes up short. And Hart the rebound. Throws it ahead to Clarkson. 1 man to beat at Champagnie. Layup, bank shot, got it. Cornette checks in. Hart tries a 3. Hart hits a 3. Suddenly it's cut to 16. That's 13 straight points. The Spurs, though, got to love to see. That's what Johnson does best. He has not had a great playoff series. Anunoby with the flush. And giving the Knicks fans some hope right now.
That's the theme for the Knicks here. If they want to try to cut into this deficit and make this game at all interesting down the stretch. Nice patience by Johnson.
5 on the 24. Brunson sneaks in. Layup. Bank shot won't go. Hart the rebound. And a new 14 on the shot clock. Anunoby a 3. And the good shooting that has happened throughout the playoffs continues with this start. Minutes in game 1. Part of that when Jalen Brunson was back in the locker room after the knee injury. Hart back in. Hart had 2 quick fouls. McBride searching. Towns has got Castle and great recognition from Josh Hart. There's about a 5-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Hart has to pass it out. McBride, corner 3. Banks a hit from the corner.
Oh my
right the angle on that shot. Harper drives, double team. Vassell, tough catch. Hart pokes it away from Wemby. Here comes Brunson. Stutter dribble, drives inside. Layup, banks it in. Harper against Anunoby, goes inside. Blocked by Anunoby. And Hart comes the other way. Spectacular defensive play. Bridges nails the 3.
That block without fouling. And again, defense turning into offense. Mikal Bridges sees that first three go down.
One-on-one with Wembanyama. Backs in, trying to draw a foul. Castle comes the other way. Castle goes right at Hart, blocked by Hart, and the save to Bridges.
Of taking the physicality from Castle, and then
Hart rips down another rebound, looks to push. Hart goes right at the rookie and banks it home. Knicks still do have one timeout left. Goes to Anunoby in the corner, fires away, three-pointer, got it! OG Anunoby nails it. It's a two-point game with 9.4 remaining.
To get this ball to the corner up the sideline. Dylan Harper is right there. That is a perfectly thrown pass by Josh Hart to the outside hand. And then OG Anunoby now with a difficult spin out of that toward the baseline.
There's not a lot of room in that corner between the sideline. Alvarado down the lane, kicks it out in the corner, up top Hart. Hart left wide open, and Hart makes them pay.
In his lap. When he goes one-on-one, he likes to spin. He is still not a guy that's going to pick you apart with his passing.
Castle gets inside. Hart got a piece of it, knocked it loose. Drives on Brunson, goes inside, blocked by Towns. Picked up by Shamet. Lost, but Hart right there to pick it up. Brunson to drive, sidestep, floats it up and in. Jalen Brunson with the bucket from three-point range. That's 24%. Hart with a steal. Bad pass from Fox. Hart to McBride. Now to Shamet. Quick release Shamet. Corner three is good. He's got 4 of those tonight. Brunson pulls up three-pointer. Knocks it down. Timeout San Antonio. Knicks have opened up a 10-point lead. Brunson guarded by Castle. There's not a lot of freedom of movement for that's for sure.
And that's what I'm talking about. Just too much banging, and then things can get carried away.
Landry Shamet dribbles.
Jalen Brunson, he drags 2 to the side. Now just make the right read on the back end.
Excellent transition defense from the Spurs. Brunson, long three-pointer, puts it in, and the Knicks take the lead.
Jalen Brunson has not had too many opportunities to just stand there toe one up with that kind of time. Victor Wembanyama, that type of production in the first half, critical for the Knicks.
Brunson back up top. They swing it. Anunoby. Wemby closes. Anunoby with the slam. A thunderous jam from OG Anunoby. They kick it out in the corner. Anunoby on the drive against Wemby. Back up top. Brunson, long three-pointer. Bang!
And OG Anunoby coming in there, even though he didn't get it clean, he stopped Victor from getting an offensive rebound.
Anunoby once again to the rack. Attacking the rim time and time again. He's got 19. It's amazing how quiet the crowd is right now. Hart missed it, but gets his own rebound. Knicks missing free throws now. Brunson tries a three-pointer. He gets that one to go. Crowd trying to cheer. They try to let's go Knicks chance moments ago. Anything to get their team going.
We've got to do a better job of hitting first, have a higher point of confrontation, and then he said do a better job on the pick and roll so they don't give up the threes that they gave up. He said the goal is to cut it by